Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Leventhal. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Wayla's Creation.
Hi, my name's Dolly Wright, and I'm a singer.
This is Bettina Steinhauer. I also am a clothing designer.
My name is Delores Olsen, and I'm a home-based business person for VJ.
Hi, my name is Jessica D, and I currently work for one of the biggest properties on the Strip.
Hello everybody, I am Kiki Dolness. I am the CEO of Are You It Entertainment here in Las Vegas.
Hi, my name is Dawn Weir. I'm the founder of The Giving Water, a local nonprofit.
Hi, I'm Alicia, aka Catalina Winehouse with Ichigo.
Hello and welcome to this wonderful episode of Honey Bees, and we are live at the Westgate Hotel here in wonderful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes, and we are in the 29th floor of the roof.
I know the view. The view is beautiful.
It is. It's a beautiful view.
You can
Very
see
nice.
everybody in the pool.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yes. By the way, guys, this is Honeybees Women Empowerment. We empower every single person on planet Earth. As long as you can get or you can relate on anything that we talk every single week. And today we are talking about bullying.
Yes.
Yes, somebody is just making
know
a face
about
out
that.
there and is making me laugh. But anyways, guys, what we normally, I want to shout out to our co-host that is not here. We have Dolly Ann, who's in South Dakota, Sturgis. Hello there.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
they are,
fun going to Sturgis. Yay, I'm jealous.
And
Go
also,
Sturgis.
we have Latoria Ken. She's going to be here next week.
Nice.
Yes, and also Kiki Dolas, Bettina Steinhauer, trying to remember all the names, Catalina Winehouse, and we're gonna have more women coming up in the future.
That's great. So I guess if you
Beautiful.
want to be a woman and you have an opinion and you're sweet like us.
Yes, if you are honeybees.
Yes, contact us, and
Yes.
our main queen will
Well, we are all
put you
queens.
on. We're all queens,
Yeah,
but the main honeybee queen.
Anyways, ladies, I just want to actually kind of touch base with you guys. So how's our week all together, where we always actually talk about our week at least?
My week's consisted of a lot of bullying, so this is a perfect
This is a perfect topic for this
time.
week.
Isn't
Yes.
it funny how things come full circle like that?
Yes.
And what you put out there, I guess, happens. Although I wasn't thinking about being bullied,
Yeah.
but oh well.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that on the next few. And how about you?
I had a beautiful week.
Yay.
A beautiful business meeting. It was established this week, and I just tell you, I enjoyed
Can we
it.
have some wine?
No.
But anyways, that's amazing. Well, for me is as usual. I'm busy and editing everything, and I just want to congratulate us, all of us at Social Media Shows. We had reached over 500,000 reach on all social media platforms. Good job! And I am so excited to do our meeting tonight because there is so much things that I want to talk about. So we are,
We are growing.
Yeah, we're growing
Leaps and
tremendously.
bounds.
And also we are gonna be having tomorrow.
Oh, this is exciting. We are putting together a social media show, comedy show,
On this,
right?
yeah, stand-up comedians.
Yes,
Ooh,
lots of comedians.
That'd be nice.
Like, it's going to be funny.
It is.
And
And I'm gonna love this.
So we're gonna be cracking our tails off, huh?
oh, yes. So if you are a comic or you want to do stand up, you want to try it out, come on the show, contact us here, go on social media.
And it's still open for tomorrow, 11 a.m. If you are a comedian, hit us up right now because we can still get you in.
This is how it might be on the comedy show where you have some saying weird, obscene things on the background that just throws you off. That might be another show altogether on if you can keep it together.
Any mama jokes gonna be on there?
Yeah, so if you are a comedian or you know somebody who knows comedy, send a link, or no, not link, but send us a message because we are still open for auditioning. We are auditioning tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Yes,
here
at the West Gate.
Right
here at this table.
We are auditioning so we're calling all stand-up comedians out there that want to actually get involved with the growing network social media shows.
That's right. And we have all kinds of ideas on how to spotlight you and your humor, how to lift you up in the comedy. And after this competition and getting your comedy out there, it's going to be amazing. There will be prizes and money involved. There will be a show involved at the end, so you can showcase all your funny stuff.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this.
Very excited. I have so much people actually applied to that
I
audition.
know. I was very excited.
I was like, yay! But I think a
Yes.
lot of your people too, media shows, and they wanna audition.
When
Somebody is
we have a,
taking
oh my
a
God,
shower
this is
behind-
great. We have a Chippendales.
Yes, we have some Chippendales.
Chippendales.
But anyways, guys, so people, we're gonna go and
We never knew that. Sexy is here at the Westgate.
Yeah, I know. We don't
Great
know.
show.
Yeah,
One of the shows I think is the sexiest in town, actually.
We never know that there's Chippendales inside our
But
room. How did they do that?
I mean, the show we're getting here in the room, I'm sorry, Jen, but you're going to have to step it up a notch.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go in a quick break. We're gonna be right back. We are gonna show your actually commercial and the giving water.
Oh, nice. Yes.
So let's pay some bills first, and we will be right back on the bullying subject.
See you.
Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Leventhal. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Wayla's Creation.
Hi, my name's Dolly Wright, and I'm
Hi, and welcome back. It's a magic hat trick. And we are going to start this topic off on bullying. Now, bullying is a very serious subject.
It is.
And it can be very hurtful. I can't think of one person that's lifted up, unless it knocked you down on the ground and somebody else helped you up. But bullying is very emotional. And I don't think it matters if you're really young and you get bullied at a young age, or if you get bullied after 35 or after 55.
Doesn't really matter. It's what matters is the effect, not effect.
Yes.
The effect on your mental, mental
Your state of
situation.
being.
Yeah, state of being. That's right.
And how you view yourself. And before we start this talk, I'd like to remind our audience that bullying is basically bullshit. None of it's true. It's all fake and made up about you, so the person doing it to you can feel better about their sorry selves. And on that basis, a foundation on bullying, do we have any arguments about that, or is that a good foundation to start on?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
that's true. Well, when I was young,
yes.
yeah, I was in the Philippines. This is elementary.
Wait, they bully in the Philippines?
Oh,
It's not just America?
oh, of course, it's around the world. It's like
Really? Are you saying
everywhere.
it's us human people
It's
that
it's
bully?
a human thing. It's a human thing. I think it's based on the other person's insecurity, like what you were saying. But for me, is I had so much insecurity when I was young.
Yeah.
Because I am poor. We are poor. We don't have any money. We are literally below the
Poverty.
The poverty. Like no, it's the society. We are at the bottom of the society. So we, my dad and my mom used to work for this neighbor, our next neighbor who are rich. So we, our clothing, everything is based on what is given to us.
Right. There's
Yes.
a lot of families out there like that.
Yeah. So anyway, so we every time I go to school, we are like my mom and my dad we have we have
How many
like,
siblings?
we have 6. We are 6.
Okay.
So my parents couldn't really.
6 is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot.
It's
And
not like
honestly,
a Mormon family where there's 5 wives
That's a large,
working.
that's a beautiful
yeah.
family.
And we had.
That's just a
and
joke.
we had like my parents. Of course, we have to take care of ourselves from young. Yeah, we have to be independent because my parents have to work hard,
right.
and they cannot take care of us. Only my eldest sister who used to take care of us.
So how did they bully you?
Well, I take care of myself from like what age 7-year-old.
Right.
I start taking care of myself, and of course I'm young. I couldn't wipe my nose. So these other kids, shout out to all my classmates back in elementary. You know who I am now. I am like an ugly duckling turned into a beautiful swan. But anyways, so they call me ugly.
Oh, I was called, my nickname was Uggy. My nickname was Uggy from my family.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, in the Philippines it's totally different here in, the mentality here in the United States. In the Philippines, there's a lot of discrimination going on, and if you are poor, you don't have a say, you don't have a voice.
I think that's pretty similar to the United States, being poor and...
Well, if you, I don't see it.
You don't see it?
Yeah, I don't.
But
I don't see it based on my kids how they grow up here in the U.S.
Right.
So I
because
don't
it's
see it.
different.
Yeah,
It's totally up here. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what is our level in the society. I still taught my kids to, fight for their rights and voice their opinion.
Right.
Really. Because we have freedom of speech here in the U.S. In the Philippines, no, you don't.
No.
That's the
Well,
thing.
they should have wrote that into law that you couldn't say mean things
No,
to
because
people.
the first bully in the Philippines is the president. Yes, I'm calling you out.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, let's not get too political.
Oh, wow.
But
But
that's it.
ugly seems to be
Yeah.
the main thing. What were you bullied as a child?
Oh, yes, because, see, they didn't like the fact that I was different, too. Because, see, I went to special day classes and I had speech problems and stuff, so I got bullied a lot. They'll call me retarded, and I think that's what made me a bully back, to fight back. Is because of they was being mean, awful to me. Then I have jealousy, too. Girls was jealous of me because I came from a middle class family, but still my mom had money to take care of us, and she'll give us nice things,
Right.
and that. But they was jealous. I had girls that called me the B word, and then I almost
What's that? A honeybee?
Yeah, the
We're on the
stinger word.
internet, so it's
Yeah,
the word bitch.
The
No,
stinger.
I mean, or do they call you black? I don't know what kind of.
Oh, now,
what's the
I
B
was
word?
Called, now I was called too one time a racial remark too.
Which
also, yeah, back in high school.
And what was that racial remark?
It was called nigger.
Oh, okay.
Nigger, you stupid, and all this stuff.
Because I used to be called a redheaded stepchild all the time.
But they.
I mean, I think that being called, it's not if it's racist or not racist, it's hurtful, period.
Yeah.
It's not about putting the bullying in a classification, it's hurtful.
Yeah.
And even if they just walk up to you and give you the scare flinch or something like that.
Well, a girl threatened me and stuff, said, I'm going to beat you up after class, and then I had to feel that be strong.
Terry and Michelle, too.
I'm so sorry. Arthur, let me just check something.
Oh, were we not on? Did you miss all that good information?
They said that there's a lot of feedback.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I just want to see.
There's a lot of feedback. Is that you guys talking too much? Is that the problem? Are we not listening to you? Is that the feedback?
I want to hear it.
So she's going to call and listen to ourselves? Are we on pause now?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just double check what's going on. Thank you, Arthur. Somebody, one of our...
Thank you, Arthur. I love that movie,
there
too,
you go.
by the way.
I think that's better.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
So
we
is
were
that
talking...
better, Arthur?
Yeah,
I don't know where
better.
we cut off.
Yeah.
Did we cut off with your bullying, being called names?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and we said that, recapped, you were called, because I can't say it.
I was called a nigger, a stupid nigger, and all this stuff.
Okay.
I was called all kinds of things. And I think that's probably what it came, when I had wanted to defend myself when I came to bully and wanted to fight
So
back.
who called you? Is it other races?
Yeah, there was other race.
So yeah, I
They
believe
were trying to be cute, thinking it was all cute.
No, I don't
But
think
what year
right.
was this? What
was
year?
probably-
Let's be real about this. What year was there? So it was the early 80s,
Probably
late 70s,
I said about mid 80s.
mid
Like
80s?
that, yeah.
Okay.
And so it was
And
really-
what town was this in?
And I was actually born and raised
California?
in Vallejo, California.
Oh, so a pretty
but it was,
big city.
I went to Napa school.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
But what I do know,
10 years ago, you were in Napa school. That's what you say.
Yeah, what's that?
10 years ago.
Yeah, it was years and years ago. So I didn't
Oh,
no,
in
that was
years-
20.
No, 20. It was no. It had to.
But
be more than that.
regardless of the date or
Yeah.
the time or the words, the point is these
hurt.
words are very hurtful.
Yeah, it was.
And they do leave a lasting image. And even if they're not words, the actions of people, like making you flinch, walking down the hallway and going like this and pretending like they're going to hit you or fight at you. Thank you, Terry and Michelle, for that. And
How about you? Dawn? What is your experience of being bullied when you were younger?
Well, I was bullied a lot. The worst thing that I hated was any redheaded comments. Redheaded stepchild, all that stuff. Yeah. And I grew up in Lincoln, Nebraska. If you know anything about mass murders, Charles Manson. Sorry, I'm thinking about the movie. Charles Starkweather and his girlfriend was the one all of Lincoln believes instigated it. But they went on a killing spree. They were the only redheads in town besides me, I believe. So I always, because our families grew up together, another generation ago grew up in that time, it was always a stigma on me. But I think that being called ugly when Carol put candy on the outside of my locker on a poster and told me I was fat, and then I opened the locker and all the candy fell out. And bitches, you ate the candy. It was all empty in my locker.
Oh my goodness.
So I wish I would have been smart enough for that, because I didn't get to eat the candy. So I couldn't have been that fat.
You know what? Hi, Michael. Michael Elliott just said hi.
Oh,
Yeah,
hello,
hi.
Michael
Yeah,
Elliott.
We'll see you
How are
later,
you?
right? He said he's coming. But anyway,
Oh, nice.
talking about in school about the about the candy bullying. I was in third year high school when when you go to school you have the high school skirt, right?
Yes.
That's a sexy thing. So anyways, our skirt is like a flare kind of
Right.
going down like that. So I was going to sit down in my chair. I don't know where I came from, but I went in and all my classmates is in the school in the class. So I was trying to sit down like this. My
Because she had a
classmates-
cigarette.
no, she was smoking in school.
She was smoking outside.
So anyways, my classmate pulled my chair.
Oh, that's happened to me too.
And when you're in high school, especially in the Philippines, so everybody's seen my panty. And I was crying.
Mortified.
I was like, and then honestly now I was like,
Everybody wears
I don't
panties.
care.
Look at my
I was like, oh my God. I think I felt so embarrassed at that time, but thinking about it I'm like, it's
Well, one thing I'd like to point out too is I brought the bullying thing up about the lockers to the girls that did it to me.
yeah.
And they had no recollection at
Yeah,
all.
I know.
None at all. So one thing from somebody who was bullied like a redheaded stepchild is, the bullies really don't remember it.
Yeah.
And if they do remember it, then be grateful that you got away from that asshole and you only see him on reunions. Because you really don't want him in your life. But it was very interesting to me how something that affected me so traumatically, they didn't even have a clue about.
Yeah, they were like, when is that? What happened?
Yeah, that was me too. It really damaged me, and then that's part why I became a bully and fight back. Because I was getting bullied too much, so I thought I'm gonna fight back.
I was
Yeah.
bullied.
Did you get in a fight?
Did
you ever get in a physical?
Yes, this is in fourth year high school. So
Wow,
I believe I was sitting down. I was bullied from what do you call it? Kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
To senior high school. I promise you. The only time that I haven't get bullied is when I was in college. But anyways, so in fourth year high school, I was sitting down in my chair, right? And then one of my classmates.
Oh no, one of your classmates. Go ahead.
One of my classmates actually told me to. I wonder if I was the one or she's the one who told to. Can you please get off my? We were copying something on the board, and somebody I forgot who if she or I did say to.
But you hit her.
Off. No, I didn't hit her.
No.
Oh no.
We were talking about when
we
did
hit.
you
We hit each other. We actually pulled hair. Oh my God, I did really punch her in the face.
Well, we're going to hear more about that in just a minute, because ending with a punching on a face deserves a punch.
All right, so we will be right back, viewers. Stay tuned.
Okay, I just am having a massive pop flash right now.
Okay, go ahead. No, it's the thing. It's the mic. No, it's not.
Showstoppers, trendsetters, fashionistas, fresh to death dressers, and everybody else is interested in styles, designs, and wardrobes. Add this name to your list. And What Fashion. They'll have you looking runway ready with their customized apparel and
Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Leventhal. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Wayless Creation.
Hi.
Time to find out
How we
about
did.
the cat fight and how it
Yeah.
started.
So, anyways, she's sitting down in front of me. Now I just have a real, I just remember. She was sitting down in front of me, and she went on top of her chair.
Oh, it was a big
And-
cat fight.
And she already in the front seat. I am right behind
Was this
her.
on the bus? Oh, this
No,
was
it's
copying in the school,
yeah,
in the class.
in the school, in the class. So she already in the front, and she went on top of her chair to copy. That is bullying. So I told her to, can she please step down in there because I cannot see it.
Oh, and then she said no.
And she
And you
said
pulled
no.
her hair.
No. She said no. I said, so what? So that's the start of
You're talking
yeah,
conflict.
yeah. And then she stand up. I stand up. She pulled my hair. I pulled her hair, and all our classmates start, start
You
like
started a riot in
No.
school.
see the classmates are like, oh, don't do it, but
Don't do
like
it.
don't do it,
Don't do it.
you know, like don't
Isn't
do it,
that what
right?
it is?
Yeah, well, I punched her face. I believe she hit me in my stomach with her feet, kind
Oh.
of thing.
On the way down. she
Yeah,
kicked you.
this is in front of the professor. It's in front of the professor.
And it got that far without him breaking it up. What he didn't
Well,
come.
So, anyways, I just so I
It was
felt
bullying the boys.
yeah, I love bullying the boys. So at that point, I felt like nobody liked me.
Except for the boys.
Yeah, well, at that point, even the boys doesn't like me because they thought that I am a bully
Oh,
to the
bully!
boys.
Now you.
So, anyways, I was walking down walking home, right? I was walking home, and
Another fight, I think.
here she is. Problems. Let's continue tomorrow. I have to go home.
Oh, there you go. That's
Yeah.
a good way out.
Yeah, because
Mom said.
I remember. Yeah, I know that if I'm gonna get home late,
Mom's gonna kick your butt.
Yes, I'm gonna get more whipping. That's more.
And that's worse than
that's
being
worse.
bullied. No.
Exactly. That's
So
worse.
tell us real short. How did you beat girls up?
I'm gonna tell you one. I played paddle football, and I remember that's the wrong thing to call me a stupid. Right on the field, I was about to beat her up.
Did you?
Then with improper language and stuff, and I was like, "Ooh, that's the wrong thing." And I put my fist and I hit her, but I got away with it.
Ah.
You know, I got away with it because it was after school, and I remember telling my mom.
Now, that's the thing. FYI, after school fights, during school fights. Off school property, totally legal. On school property,
With the bell ring,
But
Well, you know, just remember these ladies and gents. Remember this.
She's from another country.
Every time, every time you get into fight, as long as you don't start it,
Yeah. Oh, now I'm not
You
agreeing
can-
with that at
you
all.
know, if you don't I don't see that my motto is don't ever touch me. Once you touch me,
That's it.
that's it. Yeah.
Now, see, when Terry, when I had to confront my bully in junior high, oh God, I was such a wimp. I did not want to fight or touch anybody. Although I could beat up my brother. Ironic.
You're a sweetheart.
But Vaughn and Lisa took me out and told me how to fight, showed me how to hold my fist and how to punch. And they said one thing, you're never gonna win, because Terry was really tough. Said you're never gonna win
Bullying.
unless you
Somebody
hit
asking what's our
her
topic.
first and don't stop until we pull her off or pull you off. And I'm like, that's all I thought about all day through school. I can do this, I can do this. The first thing she's gonna say one word to me, I'm gonna hit her hard and just keep pounding. And So we got out of school and everybody went to the cemetery. That's where we fought.
Oh man, you were ruthless.
So and whoever lost went right into the grave.
Oh wow.
You know, the thing is,
But
Wow.
yeah, and that's what happened. She said something, and all I could, because I'd been repeating that in my head all day long. I don't even remember what the first word was. I just remember a syllable coming out or a sound, and I clocked her, and then just jumped on top and started pounding. And then everybody was scared of me, which made me feel really bad. So it didn't work out good for me at all because I didn't want to fight. And then when I did and I won, I didn't think anybody liked me at all because I was mean.
Yeah.
So
You see, sometimes that's how it affects us is when we did something wrong, even though it's the other person's fault, we feel so bad where we felt like nobody likes us anymore.
right.
But the truth is, you know, there are people likes you. Just stay away from those people who doesn't like you.
Well, it took care of my problem.
Because they're the bully. Yeah.
Because she was so nice to me afterwards, and we even hung out, a couple times at the park, and it was no big deal. Where before I thought she'd roll me and drown me at the park. I mean, seriously.
But you know what
I was that petrified of her.
What I thought was awesome, one of my bullies that I got in a fight with, at the end of the school year, she apologized to me.
Wow.
And
That's
she said,
nice.
Yeah, she said, I'm sorry for what I did to you, and that can we become friends.
Wow.
Impressive. So see,
Yeah.
some young people that are mean can move through to being nice people that are young and nice now. One thing I was thinking about bullying was how different it is when we're bullied in junior high, because let's everybody admit junior high is the meanest time in your life without any question of a doubt. I can't think of, well, I can think of some funny things in junior high, but it's really hard. And then as an adult, when you're bullied, the emotions are the same, and you want to respond the same, but that turns into a restraining order. So you can't do that.
So let me ask you this, being
so
sarcastic.
then you hire. No.
Being sarcastic, do you think that's bullying?
I think it is if it hurts somebody's feelings and you know it. I think I'm pretty sarcastic sometimes.
I'm very sarcastic, and for me, my sarcasm is in general. I am not being sarcastic to a certain person, and of course, although it's general, my sarcasm is general. The person who is
receiving
very
it
insecure will say something
because they got butthurt.
Yeah, they got butthurt, and they come after me. I'm like, did you see your name? Did I mention your name? Do I know your life?
No, but you just know what you did, so you feel guilty about it. I got to tell you, when I first did my other radio shows, I cannot tell you how many friends I lost because I talked about a situation, and and most of my situations were on relationships, and because the people had approached me within that circle of the situation or used that in their approach, it just blew it out of the water. And it wasn't even about them. So some of the people that left, it was like I was talking about something totally else, or I could have made something up. But I like how it totally, sometimes it can be good like that because it eliminates the weak people out of your life.
Yes.
But what I really hate about bullying is it makes you feel weak and insecure for absolutely no reason at all. And absolutely no reason at all.
Let me
I was gonna say, the bullying it's very. If some of our viewers could comment on this, when you were bullied as a kid and how you're bullied now and sure, technology and social media,
Social media.
but you get bullied at work too.
Oh yes.
You get bullied in your job. I was bullied at the radio station.
Wow.
And it's really weird when you're older and you know it's bullshit.
You see, okay, the social media bullying. Okay, let's talk about that because see,
That's tough.
yeah,
'Cause
well,
that's out there forever.
yes, forever.
And with social media bullying, what I really hate, and I could go out on a big tangent on this one, man, but you were on somebody. Facebook is ran by 89% Mormons, or is that the government? I don't know, but they're very conservative
Somebody
people.
told me it's run by liberals. That's what they said.
I have no idea, but they are very strict people. And
you know what's funny, Don, is okay. We are doing really good things in social media, right? But we're still getting reported, and we get jailed.
that's out of jealousy, though,
Yeah, there's
because
jealousy.
they're down to their
Exactly.
level.
Yeah, I know that. The thing is, the other thing is, when you report something that is nude or porno on Facebook, they said
They
how
shut you down.
No, they told me that there's nothing wrong with it. So I was like, hey, I was in jail for a week, and then now and then there is this porno thing that's coming up in my page, and I reported it, and Facebook came to me and said, no, we don't see any violation on this post. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Well, and that is, I think, the most extreme form of bullying, because when you do that on social media, it's out there forever. It's not like on the playground where it's gone the next day and you forget about it at lunch and you're playing a new game.
Yep. Yeah.
I have lost my real name on Facebook because of bullying.
Wow.
So I can't
What do you
even.
mean by that? But you lose or you change it?
No, I did not change it. I would love to have my real name back. But when I did my other shows, I had a lady on. Tops to the T might be a hint. And she had a show on relationships here, and has her own network and broadcasting thing, and was supposed to be very well versed in relationships and different fun items that relationships can entail. And our show, which was promoted crazy and was so awesome, because it showed the contrast between being informed and not being informed on a subject. And when you rep a group of people, and I felt like Frankenstein, I kid you not, and the whole town was coming out in pitchforks, and I got phone calls and text messages for weeks. I
want to see that show.
Oh, I'll put it up again.
I want to see it. But anyways,
I'll
guys.
show it to you.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, social media, there's a lot of form of bullying, and I seen our kids take their life just because of bullying on social media. So
I could have. Yeah.
If you could stay away from any certain or directing certain people on social media, please don't do that. It's a social media. You can do anything. Do it in a general way, because you know what? Everybody can see your post. Don't point out person that can ruin their mentality or their
reputation or what they're doing.
This cyberbullying is really bad on the network.
Well, and what I recommend, what I did when that happened to me, I mean, and the thing that was really hurting me is my mom had just had her 90th birthday party.
Yeah. Congratulations, Mama. Happy birthday.
Yeah, well, she's 93 now, but because I was kicked off social media, I don't have access to any of those pictures anymore.
Oh, shit.
And they were, so this is an FYI. do not use any form of social media to document your life.
Yep, no,
Because if somebody comes and complains about you and gets you kicked off of social media, they take all your pictures, all your videos, and you can't get them back.
Yep.
Yeah.
And believe me, I tried
You see,
really hard.
that's a good point because one of my friend, we had so much good times together,
Yes.
and we had so much pictures and videos that we shared on our messenger.
Right?
And
It's
I didn't.
gone.
Yeah, I didn't save it in my Oh well, I changed my phone so many times anyway. I wouldn't have it there, but they just block his
They delete his account.
his account. They
And then
deleted,
you're gone.
and they're gone. And
Yeah.
he called me last night and said they just deleted my account. I said no way. It's like yes, but how about our pictures? Did you save it? I asked him. He said no. It's all in there. He said why did you didn't? He asked me the same question. I said I didn't.
But that's the thing, anything. I mean, if you were on somebody else's platform and you're posting stuff, they have the right to all your information, and they keep it if you lose it.
Yep.
And it's basically theirs.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a very hard time.
It's hard, yeah.
But the thing
And
was,
I can, you know what the good thing is? Well,
the good thing was my shows crushed their shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why one thing I don't use my my social media. I don't flash anybody. I'm a teacher. That's how it is. It's just teaching.
Yeah.
You know, I don't do that stuff like that, but I see a lot of slander on there. People,
I think
you need to keep that stuff.
I think I seen some posts from you. I'm gonna blow you up. Okay.
Oh, and now this is bullying at its
no,
best.
it's not. I know, right? I seen some posts in there that I really disagree because it actually hurt other feelings. It doesn't hurt my feelings, by the way. But then I can see that it hurts other.
Say this because I think it might hurt this person's feeling or this person's feeling. Where's the First Amendment in this?
Well, see, sometimes people they get it twisted around what I'm saying, you know. But I'm not saying that if you understand what I'm coming from, because see, I'm a teacher, so I'm not there to slash at anybody. I'm here to help
inform.
Inform and help us. Yeah.
And I got what you're saying.
But it could be a misunderstanding.
Yes, I got what you're saying. What all I would say is kind of like you say, instead of like pointing something, try to put it in general, like what I was saying earlier. That way, especially when you are when somebody is, you see, whenever I post something, make sure that I look on the other side and said, if I read this, that I don't know this person posting this, how would I feel?
So what if you know
I'm not talking
posting
about anybody. When I'm posting it, I don't.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you that you have to be still because you are putting out there that you are a teacher. You are doing this, so make sure you actually walk the talk or talk the walk.
And isn't that the hardest thing to do? Because everybody has a different view on your talk and your walk.
Yeah, that's what I said. Opinion.
And,
your opinion.
And the thing is, and that's what happens with texting. We all know that.
Yes,
when you send a text or you write a post, it doesn't reflect the person that sent it. It reflects your mood right then and there.
Exactly.
And how you perceive it.
Exactly.
So if you just got a ticket and somebody sent you a text and said, well, can't get you today, it's going to be, oh my God.
Exactly.
Now, if you just won the lotto and somebody says, oh, can't get you today, and you go, oh, okay, let's go to lunch tomorrow. You know, so it really matters how things are interpreted.
Yeah.
And I don't think people get to know each person to respond like that. On social media, they say Facebook friends. Let's be real.
No, you
they
don't have
are not your friends. It shouldn't even be using that word. It should be acquaintances met.
I'm very, like I said, I'm very respectful about people's feelings. I'm a life coach, Christian advisor, like that. So some people don't understand how to put, and then I do like well, relationships. It's just helping, as in relationships, because in relationships and that, but it's nothing to slander people, to put people down, and people misinterpret it because they don't understand. But there's a lot of people that say amen, sister, to it. So they understand. But everybody has a right to opinion. That's why I said I don't comment back on anybody's comment.
Well,
I
anyways,
think
guys,
keep it there.
to close up our show,
Yeah.
to close up.
Oh, is this the end?
No,
already?
we're gonna go on
Oh.
the last
another one?
segment.
I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
we're gonna
she's
close.
bullying us off the show.
To close up this segment, I would say, sorry about that. It's my mistake. Any final thoughts for social media before we go to the last segment?
Social media hurts when you're bullied on it. And it hurts even more when people that you actually know and you have phone numbers to stand up and support your bullying on social media. I think that needs to be a wake up call for everybody in their life. Go through and do these people call and support you? Do they inspire you to continue more in doing what you're doing? Or do they just call you when they need something? Or when they make contact, is it to see what you're doing so they can take stabs at you or figure out how to knock you down?
Exactly.
And
exactly.
I think that if we all pay more attention to the space we genuinely come from, whether it's information and math that you're putting out there that makes sense, and oh, how could somebody make that much money? Or the information on a relationship, on how love is viewed and kindness should be portrayed, or the information on how you treat somebody compared to their looks and what you visually see.
That's a good
So
point.
I think that if we take everything into effect, and again, I'm going to go back to, if you love yourself, it's so much easier for somebody else to love you more. And then we take care of all the bullying problems right there.
And be kind to one another.
That's if you love yourself. I think being kind is hard. But if
All right.
you
Well,
love yourself, you
we're
gotta
gonna be back on the last segment. We're gonna be talking about the last topic for bullying, which is sex.
Oh, sexual bullying.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right. So stay tuned, and we will be right back.
So many jokes there.
So his job is very hectic, and he realized that it is necessary for him to go and finally take a vacation. But he went on a vacation without planning out the details, and wasn't able to truly enjoy where he went because he had to think about so many things that he didn't plan for. Instead of enjoying his time away from work, he came back with more stress that he was not able to take full advantage of his vacation. But this year, a coworker suggested...
Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Leventhal. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Wayla's Creation.
Welcome back to Honeybee's Women Empowerment Show, and we are talking about bullying. What type of bullying did you experience in your life, in your high school life, in social media, and everything? So we talk all about those things on the previous segment, and on this segment, we're gonna be talking about sexual bullying.
That's not
Sex.
S&M sex or anything like that.
Sex. But anyways, ladies, so tell me, what type of bullying did you ever experience sexually?
For me, that was in the office place, is the first thing that comes to mind. Was always at work.
So what happened?
Which job?
Well, I've been asked earlier.
I mean, seriously, which job? I
think
feel
it's
as
all,
a woman,
yeah.
in my work experience, I've been sexually harassed 80% of the time. But I mean, to the point where they're groping or feeling or throwing me in an office. And
so did they ever ask you? Did you ever been asked, like, hey, go ahead and let's have sex, or
Yeah.
I wanna do this, I wanna do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that something that you feel like, I think for
It's
me,
not sexy.
it's not sexy at all. That is bullying, guys.
that
That is so bad. That is a way you actually going to be get blocked if you say
Oh,
that to
but
a
yeah,
woman.
but that,
Like
yeah.
like if you like a woman, probably just be very lenient or very respectful. Like, hey, I wanna date you.
Just yeah, I find
But-
you attractive. I
yeah,
think we have
something.
but I don't think bullying. I mean, not so far away from bullying, but bullying sexual. I think happens a lot of ways. If you're
Oh,
on a
yeah.
first date, they try to bully you or guilt you
That's
into doing something with them or having sex with them or oh, can't you kiss me good night? Well, I paid for my own dinner, so no. Um,
who paid your own
no, just in. But
If you go on a
I
date, women,
think-
don't pay your dinner, okay?
don't you dare.
Yeah, don't.
And
don't,
if they
don't even
ask you,
offer.
if they ask you to pay for dinner, this is what you do. You say, "Oh, okay." You switch the conversation. You get up. You go to the bathroom,
And then-
and don't come back.
Yeah, leave,
Just don't come back, but don't pay the bill.
but don't pay the bill. Yeah.
But I think sexual harassment happens in many ways. If you need something done, there's a tit for tat. Like if you need something fixed or something goes wrong in your life, they expect something for some reason.
They can expect anything they want to,
Right.
but I'm not giving anything.
But
See,
no, that's just a form of bullying.
Yeah, it is.
If it's
it is.
not at work
Mhm.
and the bosses are feeling your knee under the table or
Oh, God.
something like
I'm gonna
that.
punch somebody's face. But
But-
anyways, that's a really good point. I just want to bring this up because I have a guy friend who I thought he's really really nice man, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he start taking me to dinner. Not even dinner. It's just like in
A
and
happy
out,
hour.
in and out burger. You know what I'm saying? Because I love in and out, in and out. You know what I mean? And he
We're
knows
not
that.
going there.
So
It's bullying.
yeah, so he take me to different restaurants or and then one time he I went to a Walmart, right? And he actually drove me to Walmart.
Okay.
So we were at Walmart. We're doing our shopping. He's doing his grocery shopping, and then I took something, and he said, "I'm paying this." I said, "No, you don't have to do that."
Oh, I'd say pay it.
No, well, yeah. So, well, it's okay. So I said, "No, you don't have to do that. Go ahead,
Yeah, go ahead. No, don't go ahead.
yeah. So, anyways, he paid the things, and then he keep on paying, buying this for me, buying this for me, right? So eventually, he started calling me and said, "Oh, can you do this for me? Can you do this for me?"
It's a tit for tat.
But
But he didn't do anything,
I
so
said-
he left.
no. So I said no, no. I said no. I don't want to do it. And he's like, "You're a bad person." He told me that I'm a bad person. That I only like favors and I don't give favors.
See, and a lot of people will do that. If you don't want to give it, don't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do anything. I don't
In return, no.
give. I don't give money unless I know I'm not going to get it back. I don't do it. You
Well,
have
I texted.
to be.
I texted him last night. I said that. By the way, I don't give favors to those people who don't deserve it. If I only knew from the beginning that you are asking favor in return to the favor that you
favor.
gave, then I shouldn't have accepted it. So next time, make an intent statement before buying me anything or doing me any favor.
I agree with that totally. And yes. There's so many ways to go down this road, but yes, I agree with that. But back to bullying. So
that's part of bullying.
It is
It's
part of bullying.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, I want you to be my friend.
But no,
don't
it's
ruin
tit for
it.
tat. Right. Just be your friend and no, I'm talking about him.
Yeah,
don't buy something for expecting something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like you do something because you do it for that person.
Well,
but I don't. From the heart, that's different.
I turn him
but
down.
If it's not from the heart.
I'm turning him down. I turn him down of what he is asking me. It's because I have a reason. It's not like I am not gonna help him for something whenever I'm free or whenever I can do it. Not sex though.
Well, he was expecting the tit for tat there.
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
and I said that. I make that clear.
I think that a lot of people do that, or they think, oh, if I do this, they'll be nice to me, or they'll do something down the road. And I totally find that acceptable within certain boundaries.
It is, yeah.
But when you
don't force it.
Yeah, or when you like do something, you say goodbye and then try to grab a boob or an ass, that's not appropriate.
No, it's not.
That's not appropriate.
Yeah, that's horrible.
When
because it could happen anywhere from anywhere. You can ride the bus, they can picture her house in the back, like this girl, she got a picture of her house in the back of the bus.
So let me ask you, ladies.
It can happen anywhere.
If somebody grab your ass, what is the first reaction you're gonna do?
Well, when I was in Italy and they grabbed my ass after 4 days, I was really happy because I felt rejected.
Why did you feel rejected?
Well, no, because I had heard when you go to Italy that they grab asses all the time there, that the old men do, and I went 4 days. So
if that happened in the U.S., what do you do?
If I'm walking down the street and it happens, I'm going to notice it and say something and see if I can figure out who's doing it and comment on him. Am I going to call the cops?
Are you?
I know, probably
How about you,
not.
How about you, Delores?
I might go grab his balls and squeeze him and say, "How's that?"
Exactly. That's what I was talking about. Hey, I remember one time one of my good friends, we always joke around. It's like he told me that, what you gonna do if I grab your ass? And I said, what you gonna do if I grab yours? That's what I said.
But I mean,
and he's like, ooh.
Well, if you're doing that to somebody you don't know when it's in a public space, that's just rude and harassment and assault, pretty much.
It is.
If it's a friend or an ex-lover or somebody that knows you, well, then, and you don't want it,
different story.
But it's really not, because if you don't want it, if it's not intended, what do we do as women? We laugh it off.
But anyways, all right. So well, we are here at Honeybee's Women Empowerment Show, and we just actually talk a lot of different types of bullying.
Yeah, we shared a lot. I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking I shared way.
Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Leventhal. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Wayla's Creation.
Hi, my name's Dolly Wright, and I'm a singer.
This is Bettina Steinhauer. I also am a clothing designer.
My name is Delores Olsen, and I'm a home-based business person for DJ.
Hi, my name is Jessica D, and I currently work for one of the biggest properties on the Strip.
Hello everybody, I am Kiki Dolness. I am the CEO of Are You It Entertainment here in Las Vegas.
Hi, my name is Dawn Weir. I'm the founder of The Giving Water, a local nonprofit.
Hi, I'm Alicia, aka Catalina Winehouse with Ichigo.